Jesus, I'm going to jump up to you and talk about specifically a profile, right? You're on a tear there. You've laid out and announced this monster activity you have going on over there. You want to highlight another program for the listening audience?
Absolutely. So, going back to the strategy first. In the strategy that now is public, you will see 5 LOEs, lines of efforts. The first one is mostly internal, defines the roles and responsibilities for data governance point of view, meaning who is who owns what piece of information across this large enterprise. Second one is maximizing the use of authoritative data sources, ADS. Why? Because right now, as we go and try to mature in the analytics space, there's so many copies and copies of data that then it is almost impossible to trace it back for the lineage. Why you're saying that we need to make a decision at the combatant command level where the data came from. So we are doing internally a lot of efforts to make sure people understand how to leverage more those ADSs, those authoritative data sources. Another one that it will be a great push for us, either internally or working with industry partners, is treating data as a product. Often we treat data as just a small data set. I can pull, I can deliver it, a table, Excel spreadsheet, whatever format you want, but we don't treat it as a product. A product often has, an owner, have documentation, have quality checks, have embedded quality checks, have versioning control. So it goes through the whole life cycle. So we need to treat any data that we send out, especially for our combatant commands, we need to treat it as a data product. So that is line of effort number 3 that I would say is one of the most important ones to build trust.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Line of effort number 4 for DHA is building trust in our data. Today, in the ongoing operations globally, they need to make decisions in a second. There's no time to wait. So they don't have time to go and say, is this data for health that is being included in operations, and it's a critical part of it, should I trust it or not? No, that is to us. Make sure that the data that we're delivering, they can trust it. So we're building a lot of data quality scorecards and so on to make sure we move towards trusting the data. And finally, increasing the visibility of the data by having an enterprise data catalog. Across the agency, the Defense Health Agency, we have over 100 data systems, petabytes and petabytes of data. So when folks come, combatant commands, services, where is the data? Sometimes it's very difficult to say, hey, I know the data is in this system versus this other system. So an important initiative that we are undertaking is doing a complete inventory of our data systems, who are the data domain owners, who are the data stewards, who are the IT data custodians, to have complete visibility about what the organization has. And then who is benefits for all this initiative? Because I have spoken about the strategy that we're following, the governance that we're implementing, data as a product. But it's very simple. The benefit is very clear these days, especially this month or since the beginning of the year, are our combatant commands out there. Because today, in support of ongoing operations, especially for the last couple of weeks, DHA is delivering critical data sets, such as number of beds, how many beds we have in hospitals around the world, or in CHIPs. How many ICUs do we have available right now? How many ORs we have right now? Or our blood inventory, how much blood do we have in every part of the world? So those are critical data sets that are the ones, you ask about the benefits of implementing a data strategy, the benefits of having governance, the benefits of treating data as a product. We can see it today because now More than ever, the combatant commands have near real-time data that clears a picture about where our beds, where is our blood. And that's the benefit of treating data as a strategic asset.